Hello and welcome to my little corner of YouTube where I'm doing another 10-minute gameplay video. This one's called Spirit Mancer. It's a nice little fast-paced hack and slash platformer, and I'm going to talk through for about 10 minutes or so. If you're enjoying the videos, I'll put a little link in the comments with the playlist so you can check out more of my, snapshot gameplay videos. So I've been playing this one for a couple of hours now, and I don't know how far into the storyline I am, but essentially we're playing as some humans that get drawn into a weird portal that has sent us to the demon lands, and we're kind of in this awkward mixture spot of trying to not only get out, save our friends, but seem to be endearing ourselves to some of the demons who generally join our team once we've defeated them. So in this mission particularly, we're trying to find a certain key that one of the really hard boss fights that took me quite a few goes to get through has now suggested this is the direction we should go. So let's talk a little bit about the gameplay. As you see, as I'm playing through, I'll be trying to defeat as many of the enemies as I can, jumping through the different obstacles, but in particular I'm going to be switching between different gun types. Now, when you look at the enemies, they've got some gemstones attached to them, so I actually have the ability to use a blue gun, a green gun, or the cards down the bottom which are purple damage, and if I can defeat the enemy, defeat the crystals or the gemstones that are attached to them before they run out of health points, I can actually break them, press one of my right trigger buttons, and then turn them into a card down the bottom. So in Spirit Mancer, we'll use some blue attack here, and that should let us break them. What you're essentially doing is constantly trying to use the cards that you have. Oh, there's a gun there. Use the cards that you have. Don't need the gun. And then get more, The more cards you have, the more damage you can do, and making sure that you've got the ability to do purple damage is really important as well, because the quickest way to defeat enemies is actually to break their crystal. It can be quite tricky to have to damage rush them down. So yeah, that's Spirit Mancer. It is a continual pattern. This is the first time I've been into this area, which has a few different platforming puzzles, like very simple. There's nothing really hard that I've run through into the game yet, apart from that little boss fight that I mentioned before. I'm going to continually be just trying to break these characters and then using the cards below. You'll see that I do have a couple of yellow cards down the bottom, but I don't really know what they do. One of them just seems to spawn a pop star style character that sings, although there is a little healing yellow card there that if I get into trouble here I might use. Alright, might jump up this ladder. There's another gun there. Don't need guns. You can pick up guns from the pigs. Alright, might grab this one up just to show you. Sometimes they're good. They're generally attached to the blue damage, and they have a bullet limit, but sometimes they're really average as well, so I generally don't pay too much attention to them, although you can use money that you pick up along the way and purchase guns and upgrade and things like that. So there's actually a lot of modes that I haven't really engaged in yet. You won't see in this video, I don't think, but there's like a farming mode and a fishing mode and all sorts of things that you can do at your home base. So once you reach a certain point, you'll get put into these missions where you got to go to a tavern before you jump into the mission that you're doing. So I'm very much someone that likes to just get through this guy's hard to reach, isn't he? Likes to get through the story, so I generally skip all the extra bits and pieces, but ouch, that hurt. But if you do like all the extras, go for it. Now, I find the platforming really annoying in Spirit Mancer, and indeed, when I usually use a PlayStation controller. It's going to let me up, that's okay. I usually use a PlayStation controller, but when I used a PlayStation controller with this one, it was unplayable. The jumping wouldn't allow me to go forwards. Now, I haven't... Ooh, that hurts. I haven't actually done one of these modes before, so I guess Spirit Mancer is a bit of a Super Nintendo side-scrolling puzzle. You know, it's paying homage to those old classic games. So you'll see lots of familiar modes, although definitely the deck building aspects and the ability to take over enemies is something that's very fresh to this. It's nice that he doesn't seem to want to attack me when I'm dodging these obstacles, so I might run along this train and see what it's got. Oh, there's, is that a snake or a dragon? I don't know what it is, and seemingly we're powered by flying llamas, okay? I find these shield guys really annoying. They take a long time to break. And I don't really want them anyway. Like, if I collect them, I'm just going to throw out someone that blocks a bit of damage. So there are some really big enemies that it's really definitely a good idea to take over if you get the chance to. And others, you know, at times I'll end up just jumping them, because apart from the gems that you'll see in the top right corner whenever I defeat anyone, I'm getting these little gems. There's not a lot of benefit. Like, there's no leveling up or anything like that. So I don't really need to attack the characters, although just makes it a bit easier. I think this pig should give me a gun, I believe. Does it give me a gun? Alright, what do we got here? Just gonna push this guy first. Alright, so I've got a new gun, which I'll check in a second, see how much bullets it's got. It's gonna jump across the flying llama. This one comes with 29. Oh, this is the zappy gun. Yeah, I really don't like the zappy gun. It doesn't do any damage. It takes a long time, and I don't know if you can drop. Oh, just jumped into an obstacle. Don't know if you can drop the gun yet, so have the ability to shoot left, right, up, down, that kind of thing. Oh, that broke this flying guy pretty quickly, so that wasn't too bad. And yeah, so I don't think you can't shoot diagonals, which is annoying. Dragon snake got me. And these flying characters are kind of handy, so if I can get them, I'm going to. Flying llama, angry mouse. I love these genies. Like, if I can get this genie, this is going to be worth it. So you see that he's got a purple gemstone. So the only way you can break purple gemstone is using the purple cards down the bottom. So if you don't have cards in your deck, you do run out of cards. It can be really tricky. At one point I pretty much just died because I didn't have any cards left, and there was no way I could break this enemy that was just like swiping. Dragon snake. Alright. I'm going to make my way to the end of this train. Believe that we will, I don't know, find a key of some sorts. A lot of things in the game are breakable. Sometimes you don't get anything for it, but, you know, these statues, I can break them and pick up some golden leaves. Golden Bodhi. I don't know what that is, but I don't know. Better to have a few golden Bodhis in the pocket than to have none, I guess. Alright. Oh, we've got extra flying llamas here. The carriage connectors. Genie guys, my favorite. Look at that mustache. That is a fearsome, aggressive mustache. I need to use a card to break him, and oh, genie on genie action, and we've got him and a bunch of gemstones. The levels don't really last that long, so I reckon I'll keep running into this guy. I reckon that you're probably gonna be close to the end here, but you can play this game in sort of like 10 to 20 minute sessions. You don't have to sort of sit there and wait for too long. I don't think there's a lot of difference in terms of the way you play. This is pretty much what I've found. The boss fights are a little bit different. Oh, nice gun. But you're going to be doing the same thing over and over again, just in different worlds, which is pretty on point with the genre though. So if you don't like hack and slashing and platforming, this is not going to be a game that you like. And I'm not the biggest deck building fan, so you can, you know, build that if you like, but I haven't had any problems just using whatever's being recommended to me. Alright, we've got a fancy little, I don't know, is it like a doge? Looks like a doge, or is it a hamster? I'm not sure. I'll buy a gun from him. I reckon that might mean that we're near a boss. Let's see, or at least a transition. There you go, transition. We're under attack. I don't know who this guy is. He's a... Whoa, what is that? It's like a wolf? Looks like a wolf. We'll say it's a wolf. Being raided by thieves? Are we the thieves? We're the liberators. I'm not a thief. Alright. Is he gonna fight me? Kill them or go lock them? I don't care. This baby is the most valuable and he wants to celebrate it. So I believe there's a queen. I think the queen's going to be the end game baddie. Everyone else has sort of just been, you know, in the way, just an obstacle. This game has great little pixel art transitions as well. It's definitely a lovely looking game. Are we capped? Oh, great. It's probably like the third or fourth time being captured, so nothing new here. Alright. Looks like we're moving on to a new part of the game. Hey, that's 10 minutes, I think, isn't it? Thereabouts, maybe just under 10 minutes, so let me know what you think about Spirit Mancer. If you want more videos, I can always record more gameplay, but at the moment, I'm trying to keep the videos to about 10 minutes just to let people have a quick sneaky peek of it. Yeah, feel free to leave a comment or let me know what games you'd like to see more of. Thanks for watching.